Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. It is March 30th. I'm Nicole Nalepa. Here are your top stories. Coronavirus cases are climbing in at least half of the country. In fact, local doctors say the Northeast is in the middle of a fourth wave. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aya Galal explains what the concerns are right now.
As a wife, as a mother, as a daughter, to ask you to just please hold on a little while longer.
A desperate and emotional plea from the CDC director as she warns of, quote, impending doom. In the last 3 weeks, the Northeast has seen a steady increase in cases. Some can be attributed to variants of the coronavirus, while other cases may have spread through spring break parties. Governor Ned Lamont says Connecticut is relatively stable in comparison with neighboring states that have seen an uptick.
I think Connecticut and I think most of the United States is going to manage pretty well just because we're accelerating our vaccination in a big way.
The increase in cases is putting pressure on the Biden administration and the nation's governors to accelerate vaccinations.
Mass vaccination, that by far is the most efficient long-term strategy. And in the short term, we need to stay the course with our preventive measures.
Aya Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Now, the latest numbers from the governor's office show that the current positivity rate for COVID-19 is just over 3.5%. We also know that 18 more people have died from the virus since Friday, and 42 more people are being treated at local hospitals this morning. An update for you now on the next vaccine rollout, which starts Thursday. Take a close look at your screen. If you have any of these high-risk conditions, you can essentially be moved to the front of the line starting April 1st. Some of these conditions, as you can see, include sickle cell, end-stage renal disease, cancer patients, and those who have had an organ transplant, people with Down syndrome, and all patients who are at Connecticut Children's or Yale New Haven Children's.
Some hospitals doing dedicated clinics, some doing dedicated outreach with reserved appointment slots for people with these conditions. And in some cases, people will just simply get vaccinated during their normal doctor's appointment at the hospital.
If you have a condition that is not on that list we showed you, do not worry, because this week alone, we're expected to get 240,000 first doses of the vaccine. So state officials say it does not seem likely that this priority access group of about 10,000 people will create any bottlenecks for anyone else in the general population. The city of Hartford will begin setting up walk-up clinics this week. The first one will take place this Thursday from 2 in the afternoon until 6:30, right at the Walmart on Flatbush Avenue. No insurance is required, and the clinic will be open to Hartford residents only, so you would need to show proof that you live in the city. The mayor also says the goal is to vaccinate 200 people and that additional clinics are coming. The state is also getting a helping hand from the government as it works to get more people vaccinated. The first ever FEMA mobile clinic started its journey through 17 different Connecticut cities and towns. It made its first stop yesterday in Bridgeport, and then over the next 2 months, it'll target communities of color. And we're also learning that all schools in Bristol will be going remote on Thursday. That's according to a letter from the superintendent. They're saying it's because half of all teachers in the district are getting their second COVID shot tomorrow. So just in case they should experience any side effects, they would need some time to recover. Scott?
Nicole, here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, and it's going to be a nice Easter. 7:04 is now the time. Take a look. It's never too early to start looking ahead towards the weekend. I know it's only Tuesday, but sunrise at 6:28 on Easter Sunday. So if you're planning Easter Sunday services, Easter Sunday morning services, the temperature is going to be between about 35 and 40 with partly sunny skies. Now, the record, the warmest it's ever been on Easter Sunday was back in 1976, 95 degrees. Oy, that's hot. This Easter, the record is 77. We're not going to break that, but we are going to be a little bit above average, 56 degrees. We're going to be closer to 60. In the meantime, our radar scans the state dry. The roads are dry. Your skies are clear. You're good to go. Just some absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous sunrise shots. Isn't that beautiful? As we take a look at Old Saybrook, as we take a look at Hartford. Now, the temperatures are a little bit cooler than average. 33 is the typical overnight low. We're at 30 in Hartford We'll take you to Stores right now where they are rejoicing after the UConn Lady Huskies won yesterday against Baylor. Unbelievable game. And New Haven, 30 degrees there with calm winds, so not a lot of wind chill this morning. Now the temperature trend will be up today. We're going to climb close to 60 degrees in inland Connecticut. A little bit cooler along the shoreline due to wind off the Long Island Sound. That'll keep the temperatures there a little bit cooler, but all in all, it looks like a lovely day of weather all across the state. Now here are some more current temperatures for you. I mean, 25 in Norwich. Whoa, that's chilly. 26, you got to play winter this morning. 26 in Willimantic, 26 in Waterbury, 27 in Salisbury, 28 in Torrington, 29 in Putnam, and in Danbury and in Groton, 30 in Chester. So the temperatures are pretty much below average. And what a temperature differential from yesterday. We're down anywhere from 15 to 17 degrees colder than just 24 hours ago. Again, the good news is the winds are calm. They weren't yesterday, but they are today. Clear and cool to start. Nicest day of the week today. And then rain later tomorrow. We could have a spot shower between tomorrow mid to late morning through the early afternoon, but the heaviest rain rolls in Wednesday night, tomorrow night through Thursday morning. So here's early warning futurecast. Tomorrow's weather today shows us an hour-by-hour depiction of not a whole lot going on. Tonight we're clear, and then tomorrow morning when we go on the air, some clouds are going to be filtering in. There could be a spot shower during the day tomorrow, but for the most part it does remain dry until late in the afternoon, and that's when the rain really starts to roll in, and there could even be a rumble of thunder Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Here's the wider perspective. This is Wednesday night. This is Thursday morning. It's pouring here in the state, and then look at this cold air comes pouring in from the north and west, and that could change the rain over to a little bit of snow in parts of northern Connecticut. There could be a minor accumulation up in the highest elevations of the state Thursday morning, but we're not expecting a big deal. It looks like mostly rain, and then it tails off Thursday mid to late afternoon. All right, in terms of rainfall, how much could we get? Well, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rain expected out of this next system Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Daytime highs today, mostly sunny, milder, temperatures in the upper 50s to near 60. And then your 7-day forecast includes that rain tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, Thursday morning. Friday is windy and cold. Wind chills in the upper teens and low 20s. It's going to feel like February. And then Saturday and Sunday, a nice rebound in numbers with a 60-degree temperature on Easter Sunday. 7:07. Nicole, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Scott. We take you now to Vernon, where heroic rescues were underway after a fire at a multifamily home. It happened last night on Union Street. We know that 25 people have been displaced as a result, but thankfully everyone was able to get out safely, all thanks to some good Samaritans next door that jumped right into action.
We already had individuals from the neighborhood helping to get people out of the building.
So intense that they ended up spreading to an adjacent home on Ward Street. And fire crews say it ended up taking them nearly 5 hours to put out that fire. The Red Cross and the Salvation Army are now helping the residents this morning. And the UConn women, as Scott mentioned, will be heading back to the Final Four after an incredible victory over Baylor last night. Final score, as you see, was 69-67. Now, the most important moment of the game came in the fourth quarter when UConn was down by 10 and ended up scoring 19 straight to take the lead. UConn will play Arizona on Friday for a chance to return to the championship. We wish them all the best. What a game that was. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Tuesday morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day, everyone. Go out and enjoy that beautiful weather. And remember to stay healthy and stay positive.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.